Why are brothers putting themselves in harm's way when dealing with black women? That's the question I have to ask these black men. Why are they putting themselves in that predicament? You know how black women are. They like to take control of the relationship. They like to boss men around and stuff like that. My father was one of them. I told my father about, my stepmother that he was with. He told me I need to be quiet. That's why he's 6 foot under. Rest in peace to my father, but he was hard-headed. I tell him he need to leave the relationship, but he didn't listen. And I seen this brother on the B67, not the the Q67 bus when I was going towards Long Island City. His girl was controlling him, treating him like a child. Oh boy, I feel sorry for the brother, man. I don't know why he in that relationship. He should just break up with her and be with a non-black woman. That's why I'm not in no relationship with black women. That's why I keep my distance from them. That's why I don't have nothing but disdain towards them. And I don't even say anything to them. I don't even want them in my presence. You know what I mean? That's why I keep my distance. Brothers need to do the same thing. Especially you younger brothers out there. You need to leave these black women alone because they don't mean you any good. They mean you more harm than good. And once you're in relationship with them and they take a liking in you, they want to control you. They want to control your every move. They want to control your social media. They want to control your banking account, both checking and savings. I'm not having any of that shit. So miss me with that bullshit. My father had to go through the same thing. That's why it's a good thing I would never follow my father's footstep. If I would have followed in my father's footstep, I would have got the same thing like what my father's going through. 6 feet under, something that I didn't want to go through. I didn't want to follow his footsteps. It's a good thing I didn't follow his footstep. That's why I always do my own thing. I follow my own footstep because ain't no woman going to control me. They're not going to control my finances. They're not going to tell me what to do, when to leave, when to come in, who to be with, who not. I'm not playing that shit at all. That's why I'm single. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, it's not by choice. These brothers need to come out of these relationships with these Keishas, black women. They don't mean them any goddamn good. They're very controlling. They too bossy. They too aggressive. They out of order. They don't know their place as women. That's why a lot of brothers are jumping ship to other races of women, and you cannot blame them. That's why I left black women alone a long time ago, and I haven't been with them ever since, and I do a lot better without them. So I feel sorry for that brother, for what he's going through with that black woman that he's with, in a relationship with. If I were him, I would just leave and not return. That's all I have to say here. Have a great Monday and enjoy the rest of the work week.